Hello, good day and welcome. Today we're going to be looking at Bece 2019 Mathematics Past Question 4. Simplify two whole number 1 over 2 times one whole number 2 over 5 divided by 1 over 5. A 2, B 1, C 22 over 35 and D 5 over 11. So we have to simplify these fractions. These are fractions, and like we know, we have different types of fractions. We have the mixed number like this here. These two whole number 1 over 2 and 1 whole number 2 over 5 are mixed numbers. And what you see, they are mixed number because they are made up of a whole number part and a fractional part. But this is a normal fraction. Now for us to continue with our simplification, we have to convert these mixed numbers to what? To improper fraction. An improper fraction simply refers to what? A fraction whereby the numerator is what? Larger than the denominator. So we have to convert this to improper fraction. Now the first there is what? 2 whole number 1 over 2. We have to convert it to what? To an improper fraction. 2 whole number 1 over 2 is the same as what? 2 plus 1 over 2, like I told you, a whole number part and a fractional part. Now for us to convert this 2 here, which is a whole number, to a fraction, what do? You multiply this 2 by the denominator, which is 2, and also divide it by that same what? Denominator 2, then plus your 1 over 2. So this will give us what? 2 times 2 here will give us 4 all over 2 plus what? 1 over 2. Now when you do this addition, what do you have? Since they have the same what? Denominator, the LCM will be 2, and then you have 4 plus 1. So this will give us what? 5 over 2. So 2 whole number 1 over 2 is being converted to improper fraction, which is equals to what? 5 over 2. Now 1 whole number 2 over 5 is a mixed number. We also have to convert it to a what? To an improper fraction. Now 1 whole number 2 over 5 is equal to what? 1 plus 2 over 5, meaning that what? The whole number parts and the fractional parts. Now this is to convert this 1 now to what? To convert the 1 to a fraction, what do we do? Like we did here, you multiply this 1 by the denominator, that is 1 multiplied by 5, and still divide it by that same denominator, 5, then plus your 2 over 5, plus 2 over 5. Now 1 times 5 will give us what? 1 times 5 will give us 5 over 5 plus 2 over 5. Now this will give us what? To add this together, because they have the same denominator, we have what? 5 as our LCM, and then you what? Add these 2 together, 5 plus 2, and this will give us what? 7 over 5. So now 1 whole number 2 over 5, which is a mixed number to improper fraction, is what? 7 over 5. Now let's go back to our question. The question says 2 whole number 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 whole number 2 over 5 divided by 1 over 5. And like I told you, for you to simplify this fraction, you have to what? Convert this to the improper fraction, which we've done already. So for us to continue, 2 whole number 1 over 2 is now what? 5 whole number, and is now 5 all over 2. Then multiply by 1 whole number 2 over 5, which is now what? 7 over 5. Then divided by what? 1 over 5. Now we can't still continue with this simplification because we have a division sign here. Now for us to continue with this simplification, we have to convert this division sign into a multiplication sign. And for us to do that, our denominator here, which is the 5, will become our numerator, and our numerator here, which is the 1, will become our denominator. Now what do I mean? We have 5 over 2 multiplied by 7 over 5. Now multiply by, we are changing this sign now to a multiplication sign. What will happen? This 5 now, with our denominator, will become our numerator, 5 all over 1, which our numerator will become our denominator, 1. So this is the changes that must occur when you change a sign. Now let's continue the simplification. This 5, we cancel this 5, right? Now we are left with what? We are left with 7 times 5 all over what? 2 times 1. And this will give us what? 7 times 5 will give us 35. 35 all over 2 times 1 will give us 2 all over 2. So this is our answer, 35 all over 2. But if you still want to go further to convert this 35 over 2 to an improper, no, to a mixed fraction now, what do? 35 over 2 can go into 35 how many times? Just 17 times, and that's 34. So you have what? You have 17 whole number 1 over 2. That's in mixed what? In mixed number. But let's even look at the option. A says 2, and our answer, what we got is 35 over 2. B says 1, C says 22 over 35, and D says what? 5 over 11. So you see that our answer is not in this option. That means there's an error with this what? With these options here. There's an error with this option. So you can't pick an answer. But our correct answer for this question is what? Is 35 all over 2. This is our correct answer. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Please ensure you subscribe to our channel to get more of our videos.